Hello everybody, I am McD and welcome to McD's POV on Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender. That is probably one of the most outrageous titles I have ever said, but essentially what is this game? It's an indie arcade shooter that was released last week, very much like the classic arcade shooter titled Defender, but it reminds me more of a more recent title released on the PS4, day one digital releases, Resogun. What you are is basically, the game is going to take place in this post-apocalyptic future where milk is a scarce commodity, and you actually have to mine it from the depths of the ocean. While these mining colonies are taking place, you are tasked with defending those colonies in your submarine. You are Aqua Kitty. So let's go ahead, hop in here. And you do have a couple modes. You have easy mode, normal mode, you do have arcade mode. I've probably spent about a half hour with this game. It's pretty straightforward, but we're going to go in. I'm using the Xbox 360 controller, by the way. It does have full controller support. You can use the keyboard, but it's just a little bit easier with the controller, I feel. So what you're going to do is, by starting off, you're going to be defending your little cat companions, your feline companions over here. You have A, will shoot your regular missiles. You have B, will do kind of this rapid fire. And rapid fire will reload after a point in time. You want to defend these cats down here from being taken away by these jellyfish enemies that you will end up seeing, but there is also other fish. You have these explosive bomb fish that I think if you get in their proximity, you will take some damage. You can tell by the HUD top left, you have a health bar. You also see that my rapid fire does tend to go away after a bit. I can use it all up. You can accrue a chain bonus, kind of builds up on your score. And the middle hub is showing that I'm losing a kitty already because I am not paying attention. There are actually 2 stations with cats here. So this first level I'm not doing, you know, swimmingly well. Yeah, that's a terrible pun, I know. But we are going to just work on protecting this last kitty. There was 2 of them. They are represented by the brighter white dots up on the top HUD, top middle HUD. There's these jellyfish that are going to keep coming over. You do have to go through waves. We just finished 4 waves on that level. You can tell by my score what's going on here. We do have a leaderboard section. And I am terribly ranked, so we'll go through that, skip on to the next level. And these first opening levels are going to show you pretty much just the basics of the game. Left bumper will switch your direction, so will right bumper. So if you need to move quickly in another direction, you can do that, because if I'm not hitting the left bumper right now, I'm just going backwards and going very slowly. So there are going to be other power-ups that you will be able to obtain from, I believe, just friendly crates that will end up flying around. You can tell we have the help icon beaming up there now, and a jellyfish is trying to run off with my feline, who is busy mining for milk. How bad has it gotten in this post-apocalyptic 20XX world where milk is scarce? I'm not a fan of milk, so, well, then again, I am a fan of cheese, and you can't really have cheese without milk, right? So, but anyway, not really, in the opening levels, it's not as bully-helly as you would expect. Pretty simple concept. It can wear on you pretty quickly if you're not a fan of this genre particularly. Let's go over to this level right here. This is going to introduce some of our upgrades here. Power-up items. You have time, support, bomb, and health, depending on what color that Aqua did is called. that crate that's going to be flying around. There it is right there. So we unlocked a bomb. You just move over. It's going to do a splash attack of a ton of bombs. There is going to be time support as well, depending on if you end up picking that up. 2 other cats will come down in like hover ships or hover submarines. I don't know. Let's go ahead and focus on rescuing our feline friend over here. And yeah, it's going to be an increased difficulty. This game also offers numerous amounts of enemies that are introduced throughout. They slowly introduce them. Just kind of get you acquainted with the starting levels. Let's use my... That was nice. I used my arc shot that I had for a little bit of time there to save that cat. I've never successfully saved one that's been out of the water by a jellyfish yet, but that was a first. That was cool. The game will start adding more things in, newer enemies, more obstacles that you will have to avoid, friendly ships, I guess. Oh, I've got the timed assist now. You can shoot in front of the cat over here. It's not going to hurt him, the lone cat on the ground here. least I don't believe it is. What else does this game have to offer? It does have an endless mode, or at least an endless level, where it's just going to keep throwing barrages of enemies at you, see if you can go for a high score. What happened over here, I don't know. But something blew up. Not cool. But we can move on to this new area, Creamy Cove. It's going to be, you know, it's going to give you a newer backdrop. It's going to give you newer music. This is what I was mentioning or alluding to earlier. These milk droids, you can swim through them, but you can shoot them. You want to avoid shooting them, and it can get kind of tough when there's tons of enemies swarming the screen. Again, there is an endless mode, so you can just kind of go compete against your friends for a high score. There is an arcade mode as well. The game does support local co-op. I don't believe it has online co-op. I've yet to play either of those. I don't know if I can really drag my fiance to play it, but, you know, it's a simpler game. And that's not a rib at it. That's not discounting it at all. For $7, I've certainly gotten my enjoyment out of it thus far. I probably will find myself coming back to it over the next couple days just to get some mindless arcade action in, trying to best my friends' scores on the leaderboards, and just seeing my way through to the end of the game, seeing if there's anything else the game will have to offer. I think I've only gotten to like the 3rd world so far, and granted, that was an easy mode. I'm doing normal mode. I just played a bunch of easy mode to get an idea of the game, what it has in store. There is any new enemies over here? Not yet. I don't think they're going to show enemies yet. I've seen some pretty badass dudes that will take quite a few shots to take out. But let's see here. Oh, I hear their meowing screams. Let them go, you son of beach. There we go. Saved him. Okay, so I see the theme on this level. It's just a swarm of jellyfish in the opening waves here. So we are on wave 3 of 5. They do give you a set amount of enemies per wave to take out. These guys have a little bit of extra health, or some shields, I should say. I get the assisted help over here. I believe I've yet to see what the 3rd option is for the crates. Let's see. Oh, I do. I have seen it. You have the timed assist. Oh, we have to save the cat. Get over here. You have the timed assist, you have the bomb shot, you also have the spread shot. And, oh, no. Looks like we lost a cat. That's not good. Let's focus on not losing the other one. I believe if both cats are taken, it is an automatic game over for the level. As you would assume, arcade mode is you get one shot at it if you lose all your health, or I believe if you lose both your cats, or all the cats on that level, it's an automatic game over. But we shouldn't have to have that happen in this level. We are seeing some new enemies here. I think these are like crab monsters. Looks like it. Okay. We are on the 2nd wave now. And there is a jellyfish that's trying to do some Grand Theft Feline over here. Newer enemies are starting to show up with more of a shield on them. I think these are crabs or turtles, I'm not sure. And I'm also unaware of what happens when you blow up a friendly mine, a mining ship. You know what? Let's go see what that does, actually. Let's just lay into it real quick. Is it doing anything here? I don't see what it's actually doing, and it doesn't look like it can blow up either. I am on normal mode, or at least I think I am. Maybe it detracts from my score every time I hit them, and I was carelessly not paying attention to a cat being whisked away. But we'll make our way over to the other cat, hopefully be able to assist him. You saw that now that that cat was abducted, the mining area over there, that mining operation just blew up. What these jellyfish are doing, stealing these cats, I have no idea. You know, they're not really doing anything. They're not hurting the habitat. I don't feel. It doesn't look like we're endangering the environment. But let's go over here. I don't believe there's any bosses in this game. That's some pretty good music. Oh, I've never really... that music's been playing the last 3 levels, but I haven't really been able to pay attention. But I don't believe that there's any bosses in this game. I've gotten to like 2 or 3 worlds without dealing with them, but, you know, who knows? Maybe we can come across one in the next couple minutes. We have these unique green enemies that kind of veer out of your shot when you get close to them. What do we got here? We have... Whoa, that is... I didn't know that you could double up on the triple shots here, but let's go ahead, see if we can... I thought I saw a cat being abducted. Maybe I already saved him. The power-ups that you pick up, I believe, last for 30 seconds. I feel like a minute would be overkill. Yeah, that seemed like 30 seconds to me. Here's some of the bigger enemies I was alluding to earlier. They take multiple shots, and I like to just save my spread shot on them, or my multi-shot on them. Takes them out a bit quicker. And by the time I'm done taking out one, and I need to use it for a second one, usually... Oh, I saved the cat there. Oh, my ship blew up. Oh noes. Fish that kitty back onto the ship and let's try again. Okay, we'll do that. We'll listen to you. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But regardless, the game it's pretty cute. I don't know if the developer was simply, you know, trying to pull a Super Mario 3D Worlds and cashing in on the internet's phenomenon with cats. I mean, that's been going on for a long time now, and it seems to be getting a little stale. Everybody knows it's all about Doge now. But, oh, I just passed this power-up. I should probably grab it. And is there a kitty being whisked away? There is, and I have a spread shot. I should be able to... Oh, here we go. Oh, he just got out. I didn't realize that I had 3 mining colonies now. But what do we have? More spread shot. I have 2 kitties left, and I have 1 health left. You can tell in normal mode the difficulty is starting to spike a bit. I feel like this would be a fun game to do some co-op with. Oh shit, didn't realize he was getting taken away. And I just lost my spread shot. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and try I would like to... Well, I was going to say let's quit this level, try another level. But I already started it, and I, in fear of quitting out of the game, don't want to do that. So we'll do one more attempt at this level. And then maybe we'll hop into endless mode, and I can just kind of get my final thoughts, wrap up on it. That way I can just focus on staying alive and not protecting any cats. But let's go ahead. I hate these green enemies, man. The AI on them is pretty simple, but it's pretty good enough to outsmart me. Like, I know that they're going to veer up there a little bit. Looks like I got a achievement for smashing a bunch of jellyfish. Okay, save that cat. Let's go ahead and avoid getting shot right there, thanks. And what power-up do we have now? 4-way shot. And we will head on over here. Just use the multi-shot because I feel like it. Pretty satisfying to land that every once in a while. And I probably should have saved it for these guys. Have to be aware of that spread shot, though, because it can and will injure these mining colony ships. I don't know what the negative is on that yet, because I've yet to really see any penalties come up of that. Let's go ahead. Oh, no! Fish that kitty back. You failed. Let's go back to the map. And we'll head into what they call Infinite Espresso. Pop right in here. It's too dark for photos here. Strange milk-free waters, which never seem to end. So yeah, this is just a score attack area. You don't have to really defend anything. It's, you know, just going to be a rack-em-up shooter. Unlike what the main game holds. Like I said, very similar to Resogun, where in Resogun, the aliens will pop down and try to steal your humans. You have to destroy all their ships while protecting the humans. We already have these big guys right from the start on this. So, yeah, again, I think it's a decent little title for $7. If you're interested, you guys should definitely pick it up. I'm just going to exit out of this. No, not the settings. Exit out. But the milk! Cute. But, yeah, so that's Aqua Kitty, Milk Mine Defender, guys. If you guys are interested in it, I will have a link in the video description below. Pick it up for $7. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and comment on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.